How long
Facebook.
did that go?
Almost 2 hours.
So
That's not bad.
if you get a chance, go back to Cam and the Rev, and then there's Jeff on Facebook, and you can watch the whole evening unfold.
Yeah, the whole White Belt Quartet evening.
Yeah, so this was sort of the inaugural kickoff to the CRJ Invitational, maybe kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
It
It
was
was a touch.
hey, the way it went tonight, I don't care if we do them all in house.
Right. This was
I
sort
think
of
we
our.
can make it work in house.
I think we can too.
So we
Just right
had just to do a little shout out to the Integrity family.
Shout them out, Jeff.
All we did was kind of throw this out there, and everybody chipped in. We had 2 or 3 tables full of food. The ladies all made like different dips and
Sandwiches, and
desserts.
chips,
It was just
Egg rolls,
empanadas.
Oh, yeah.
empanadas.
Yeah.
I didn't even get any of JC's empanadas.
Oh,
I got
dude.
some.
JC's empanadas are good,
They
bro.
were so good.
stupid good. Way better than Michelle's egg rolls.
Wow.
I don't know about
I'm
that.
just
It's
kidding.
egg roll and
I'm
empanadas.
kidding. I'm
Gordon's-
kidding.
But I will say,
Jordan's going to tell on you. He watches.
he does watch.
I'm kidding, Michelle. They were great. They really were.
But I will say the ones that Chris made,
Yeah. A little bit better.
I don't know if they were better. They were good. Michelle's were very good.
Yeah.
But anyway, had a lot of fun. Had some great kid matches. We need to talk a little bit about our kids matches.
Yeah, for sure. We had
Yeah, let's run through
Buddha-
kind of what we did.
Buddha's son, Sonny,
Yep.
and young Finley. Not Finn, but Finley.
Finley.
Wait. Sonny lost too, didn't he?
Wow.
Sonny did lose.
Oh,
Too soon.
God.
Too soon.
Is it?
Too soon.
I mean, well,
Tough day for the
Tough day for Team Buddha.
McClure family. Yeah.
but you know what? That little
but they had a win.
Finley, and I was surprised.
Yeah,
Finley
team.
had some really good. He looked good out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Finley's he's a little scrappy little kid.
Yeah,
Like,
he had
he's
some-
so bendy and like has a really
well,
crazy
we were sitting there
guard.
talking, and I think it was, Trey was sitting beside me, and one time he said, "Dude," he said, these kids, he said, their jiu-jitsu's better than mine. He's like, like just watching the way they move, and I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, they're, these kids train 3-4 days a week. I mean, their moves were pretty.
Well,
And
and they got
training
nothing
for a couple
else.
years too.
Yeah, I mean, so
Not
yeah,
those two specifically.
No,
that was a
just a
good
wild.
match. Sonny fought really well. He did really
No,
good.
Sonny's got a good wrestling and everything.
Yeah.
And Sonny's a good bit bigger than Finley.
He worked
But
out of some
less jiu-jitsu.
and he
Sonny-
also worked out of some really bad positions.
Yeah, Sonny's getting better about it not accepting stuff.
correct. Yeah,
So,
I
but
thought they both looked really
Finley
good.
being Finley, like Finley makes his way to people's back. Like he's got a little squirrely, little bendy guard,
Yeah.
and he makes his way to people's back, and he just got to Sonny's back and choked him. And then we had young Penn and Dominic.
Yes.
Had our boys go against
Yeah,
each
that
other.
was great.
Yeah.
That was a fun little match.
I love their hug embrace afterwards.
yeah.
It just shows you.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about on me and Cody. Shout out to Cody Heller too for jumping on the commentary in uniform, fresh off a shift, and
That might help us go viral.
He's
maybe
went viral
the women
before.
The women like
That's
him.
what I'm saying.
You know,
He's
and
been viral
he's
before.
a tattooed up black belt in his
in
his wee
uniform.
little boots.
Yeah, in his uniform.
and yeah, he's got a good jawline, beard,
Yeah.
sexy son of a bitch.
Okay, that's good.
But
you got the point.
He came in and did a commentary with us, and it was really nice having him. And we were both saying the same thing on it. Was like you see echoes of Simon in a lot of these kids, like
Yes.
in their transition,
Yes.
and you saw it with Penn using that reverse triangle position.
Yeah.
Because as soon as he got the top, he S-mounted and went to like that what they call like the breadstick armbar, like breaking a breadstick. And then Dominic had to defend, and then he was able to go like full, basically roll off the mount into triangle.
I think I actually heard somebody say something like, "Yeah, that's a Simon right there."
Simon right there, all day long.
You can see it,
And
you,
then-
you can tell that he trains those kids.
Right, and in some, I was actually pretty proud of Dominic for defending as long as he did.
Yes.
A lot of times he'll start to quit right there,
Yes, no, he fought hard,
and
fought
then
good.
Penn, ultimately got the arm bar and everything.
Yeah, Dominic took advantage of Penn going reverse triangle and not really knowing how the mechanics of finishing that reverse. It gave him just enough room where he just wouldn't let himself quit. He just
right.
kept
Yes.
pushing, kept pushing.
Which is something like a boxer we've been trying to check with him is like not crumbling, not letting yourself be defeated before it's even over. And then what we have to try to keep practicing is like after the match, like even like right after the match, you got to pick your chin up,
yeah, jog it back to the center.
jog it back,
Yeah.
and then if you got to
Stand
have
there.
a moment after that, that's fine. Go have you a moment or whatever. What's up, Gordon? You just gonna come over here after those egg
Take
rolls,
the
bro?
rolls. He's backing away slowly.
All right.
All right. Let's see how it is.
I see you.
Okay.
I see you.
It's that damn blue belt and he gets cocky.
World's smallest blue belt.
Shout out. We didn't get it on the live, but young Gordon got his blue belt
young
tonight,
boy,
buddy.
16-year-old blue belt, juvenile
Awesome.
blue belt
Yeah,
now.
IBJJF's gonna send him
Headed
the
off
blue.
to the IBJJF. He's almost dumped the whole thing of egg rolls on
Egg rolls as
back there.
he walks out into the dark.
I tell you, Michelle better take some of those egg rolls home to Joel.
Maybe.
If Joel doesn't see those egg rolls,
Dude, you know what she did?
Yeah.
She snagged him some of them sandwiches.
Oh, she
the
knows.
the chicken salad sandwiches and some hot wings.
He'll probably put her back in the cage.
okay,
That's
that
all
might
right.
build. Yeah,
I'm just saying. He's like, you better bring some egg rolls. You're going back in the cage.
Yeah. Gets the hose again.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry.
Anyways, so yeah, that match ended, and like I said, Dominic's got to work on like not letting people know when he's frustrated and stuff after a match. 'cause-
Well, and that'll come. That's just age.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it's just if he's running a bracket and he's in a tournament, you don't want everybody around you know
Sure.
that you're that upset.
Penn's the same way.
Right.
Their willingness and their wantingness to win is so big, that it just the moment just if they don't achieve what they thought they should have achieved, it's like in the moment it just crushes them. Penn's the same way. I mean, he'll just fall out and dump. And I'm like, well, it's not the end of the world.
Right.
No.
Right. Well, and then so after that we had a surprise
Yeah,
little.
I didn't do that. Okay?
Great match.
TJ called that out from the side and said, "Hey, Rhiannon and Josie,
I forgot about them. I thought you were talking about- Okay.
wanted a match."
And dude, did they get after it?
Well, so when I brought them out, I said, "You girls know what you're going to do," and they both went,
Oh yeah.
"Okay, let's go,
Yeah.
fight."
Oh, they had a day this week.
Cutest little thing I've ever seen.
Simon had them all coming off the mat, just red, sweating. And they're like, the moms behind the desk were like, "Oh, y'all are doing some stuff."
Well, I was thinking about how good that is for Rhiannon and Josie at their age, because to them, this is NFC stuff. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And for them,
it's big for them. Yeah, everything's
the
amplified.
The stage is huge for them, even the younger kids, even the Doms and Pins. But
For sure.
And those kids have competed at Naga, but especially like somebody like a Josie and Rhiannon to come out here, to get out in front of everybody and have the confidence to do that, and just in front of everyone watching, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And especially when you think there's adults that would never do that.
Right.
Well, I tell you, even in the adult quartet, there was some tightness, bro. There's some guys, like Sal doesn't really compete very much. Chris has never competed.
Right.
Hunter's just starting to get into competition a little bit.
Right.
Those guys. Trey hasn't really competed in grappling at all.
Not in jiu-jitsu.
In jiu-jitsu. So those guys, they took it really, really. And Heltons are going to take it serious. Heltons are going to Helton.
Dude, I love those
them
three.
boys.
Them boys are going to. They're going to do it. So,
They are
I gotta
just.
say, I absolutely love watching them boys.
They are just
When
what
they
you
go
see
live,
is what you get,
boy.
and boy, do they do crank it up.
Well,
son.
you talk about exciting.
Yes.
Them boys are exciting.
and I guess the thing that the one thing that I really missed tonight is I missed not being able to coach.
Yeah.
It was really tough.
Same.
Yeah,
I said at the top, I was like, "Oh no, this is gonna be really hard not to
Yeah.
yell," and I still was like, "Go!"
right.
Footlocks are open. Like when Cal was on Hunter's back in the first round of the quartet,
Yeah.
and he had his
crossed
cross his feet.
Yes.
I'm like,
God.
straight ankles are open,
Dude, I was yelling for him to uncross his feet. I was like, dude,
Just body triangle.
And that's
You got the
white
legs
belt
for it.
stuff. He
if
didn't
anybody
know.
looks down and sees that, they're about to snap that ankle
Yeah, he
off.
didn't know.
yeah,
And
yeah.
they'll only make that mistake once.
True that. First time it happens, they're like, "I am never doing that again."
Yeah, but man, what a fun night here.
Great,
Oh
great.
wait, to close out the kids.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay,
had the
yeah.
cutest match ever
Yeah.
between Rhiannon and Josie.
Josie.
And I was real happy to see them both fight really hard. Like Josie's got some scrap in
Yeah.
her, bro.
Yeah.
She's always the little one.
Yeah.
and
she's
Rhiannon. They're
tough.
both like a month ago. You weren't getting the same reactions that I saw just
They're-
tonight. I was
those
like,
two are
"Oh,
so
they're
good
looking
for
for the
each other.
back. Yeah, they're looking for the back. They're looking
Yeah,
for side
that's
control.
right.
Like, they're not just flailing around no more.
Yeah.
But had them, and then we had the kids main event, which was young Finn and Aiden.
Finn and Aiden.
And Aiden's got at least about 25 damn pounds.
What a match, though.
Aiden's head weighs 15 more pounds than Finn.
I always mess with him. I make fun of his forehead all the time.
Big old head.
I mean,
like a big old head boy.
Both of those kids, though, here they both of them are 10, 11 years old, and just so naturally gifted physically, and they're the way they move out there. Just their jiu-jitsu is so clean.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch.
I mean, those two have probably been training, 3 years or
3
so?
plus, easily.
3.5?
Yeah.
So,
as long as I've had the gym.
Yeah.
So, at least 3.
Yeah, really, really solid, really good jiu-jitsu from those two. A few of those exchanges, I was just...
Yeah, went down to a draw for Finn, And Finn
and an exciting draw, not a Kevin Sherrill PGF draw. Right.
What do you mean?
Kevin Sherrill, king of stall calls on the PGF. I love you, Kev. I love you. I really,
you
the
just
only reason
bulk
I hate
up to the
hate
ultra
him.
heavies and it's normal.
Hey. I told him that I made a comment in one of his videos that if any of that stall call stuff is contagious and it rubs off on any of our guys since we're competing against him, that I was going to have an issue with the handsome one.
That's funny.
So yeah, he said it was actually the opposite. That the guys it was making everyone else better, because he wasn't able to get. They knew that he wasn't going to be able to cook anything, so they could kind of milk it a little bit.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he said they were talking about it backstage. that it became such a meme. So if you didn't watch the PGF, BMAC had the PGF last week, and Kevin Sherrill was one of the competitors. He's a brown belt out of ATT in Atlanta, and had a rough week. Had a lot of killers out there. He had a rough week. He didn't get subbed a lot, but he had a lot of draws, and he played a conservative game so he wouldn't get finished.
Especially if you're outgunned.
Yeah, and he was outgunned. Like that match with PJ Barch went to a draw. His match with PJ Barch went to a draw. PJ was hunting. I mean, PJ was close on things, pushing. Kevin, he wouldn't have gotten called for stalling in any other rule set other than PGF. Like he was legit working, and I think one time PJ had like a body lock back control on Kevin, and they called Kevin for stalling.
Wow.
Kevin's got PJ Barch body locked on his
what
back.
What do you want me to do?
And they called him for stalling.
That's hilarious.
So Kevin's
that's about as hilarious as you getting called for stalling in top side control.
Yeah, trying to submit. Trying to submit. Don't piss me off at Nate, man.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to be angry at Nate.
Sorry. But, Kevin's brown belt.
Brown belt.
That may be a box he needs to check right now.
Oh, I think
being
so.
super defensive and not, hard to submit.
And he's in a
hard to
room up there with some killers.
Yeah.
Some jiu-jitsu killers. So I'm sure he's defending a lot in the gym.
I don't I'm going in and trying not to get fucking submitted.
Ardilla brothers, and then the other tall, lanky black belt up there. He's probably defending a lot. Yeah. And you could see he was doing a good job of defending.
Right.
All jokes aside, and I'm still a little upset about Kevin and his coaching, but it is what
he
it
did
is.
what he needed to.
I know, it is what it is.
Hey, it was good coaching.
It was good coaching. So,
but the Quartet started off. Hunter and Cal, obviously Cal submitted,
had his back in the first 30 seconds.
30 seconds, boy. Had his hips.
Slide by.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
had his hips right away.
Kept that hook grip on it on the slide by.
Them boy ride. They all ride the hips. Him and Crawford both.
Yeah. And got the back, got the choke, and then it was Cole and Cal, his younger brother.
Yes.
So at that point, Jeff was up one. And I
really felt like I had an advantage. I mean, I thought, man, this is good.
Oh yeah.
It was really it was a really good spot.
If you'd have had Cal, Kamikaze Cole,
and then go out, you'd have won it.
You'd have been up.
I mean, and he took it down like what, 30 seconds, 40 seconds before he tapped. I mean, it was close.
Oh, yeah, he took it down as
I think
far
he might
probably
have
as long as
just,
he could.
I guess, I don't know.
He was under a minute. Yeah, I mean, so Cole did that at Naga, too. Like, he wouldn't even fully have the back or none and just goon a motherfucker's neck.
He's really strong.
Yeah.
Like,
he just grab your shit and twist it.
Choke your face. Yeah, just grab it and twist it.
Yeah. And he was being cool with Cal. That's how I know it was like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's all right. Because Cal got where he couldn't hip out anymore, and then he saw the hand come up, and then he saw him think about it, and then he was like, yeah.
Yeah, I better tap.
I'm going to tap now. And then had Cole and Trey very next round.
Oh, man, that was
which was
good,
very
too.
exciting.
Yeah, really exciting.
Yeah, check out the live on that one.
I think Cole,
for white belts, motherfucker.
I think Cole, if he was fresh, he would have beat Trey.
Yeah, I think he would have got some of those inside trips if he'd have been if
he
he'd been
just
a little
gassed
fresher.
a little bit.
Yeah.
And then once he got into Trey's guard, just have a little bit more. Bye, Michelle.
Bye, Michelle.
I think he would have had a little bit more energy to break guard and pass and control. But Trey's so dang explosive, man.
He is
so
explosive,
powerful.
and he's extremely. You know, he's an athlete. I mean, he's a D1 athlete. I mean, that's a different kind of strong.
Yeah,
and he's a coordinated strong. He's not just country boy.
Right.
Lift up a car.
Yeah.
This guy is he is a beast.
Yeah.
His legs are massive, and he's quick and he's coordinated. And golly, man, I just kept hoping that but I knew he had a tough opponent. With Cole, because Cole's got really good wrestling. But I mean, that was a hell of a match. They both draw. That was a draw for both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they took it down the wire, and they both kamikazed out.
Right, and then so then we had Big Chris,
and Davis, which was interesting.
It was very interesting.
I was interested. It was interesting in your lineup that you had Chris in the middle. I thought I was surprised by that.
Well, you want to explain that, Mark?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain that, Mark?
Absolutely.
Does Hefe, the coach, want to explain
Well,
that?
I know. I can explain it.
Well, yeah.
I can explain it. Well,
go ahead.
I'll explain it because this is exactly what Mark told me. So Cal did exactly what we thought and wanted Cal to do. Like, Cal did exactly what we wanted him to do, and that was go out, be explosive, and get a sub.
Yep.
We anticipated that Hunter would be their first choice, and we were right. We gambled. I don't think he was the first choice until he realized who
He was.
He was the first choice the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except, if
I thought he
Trey
might have
would have been
switched.
first,
Yeah, I think you would have sent Cole.
He would have sent Cole.
That's right, and I
But-
think that's what he thought.
I honestly,
I
I don't think he wanted to see Hunter and Trey
no.
because
No.
Trey's gotten the better
Trey's
of those,
he's
those
strong,
exchanges.
way bigger, more
Well,
explosive.
and Hunter was his strength and conditioning coach, so
Yeah.
Trey's got a little bit of extra kill for that one.
Yeah.
Well, and then so then Cal comes out, does exactly what we thought, and gets a sub. And we're like, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted you to do. So
Whoa. You wanted
Cal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cal. Okay, never mind.
no, we wanted Cal to get the sub,
Gotcha.
which
gotcha.
he did. He did
I was
exactly what we
thinking
wanted.
Cole. I was like, why would you want that?
So then he had to go against Cole, and I'm thinking, okay, we was going for, but going back to why we set it up the way we did, because we thought, okay, if
You're
that
kind of
happens,
filibustering that whole issue now.
well, do you want me to tell the story?
You're muddy in the waters. Like you just
Still.
recap the first two matches, and then we still don't know why you
All
have
right.
Chris in the middle.
Go ahead.
So then the next choice, we thought, okay, even if he doesn't make it through the first round, or if it goes to like it did, then we're bringing in Trey, who I felt like maybe is not as good with submissions, but there's a good probability that he's going to at least stall the next guy out, right? So then we're still up 3-2, or 2-1 if it comes down to it. So then we said, okay, you got two guys there that could be anchor, really, Chris or Sal. We felt like Sal looked really good Tuesday night when I was drilling with him in no-gi. We were simulating some the EBI overtime, and he was getting out. Now, granted, it was with me, not a Davis or somebody else, but he was getting out of these positions pretty quick. And then he was holding these positions pretty long. And so he's strong, and I thought if he's fresh, that's another thing. Sal doesn't have a big gas tank, so I thought if Sal goes all the way and taps somebody in third place, then he's got to go right into it. Anyway, we felt like having him as the anchor was a smarter thing.
Mm-hmm. Because you don't have to have the one match in ABI overtime.
Yeah, that was the thought with Sal is I didn't think Sal had the gas tank to do 2 matches.
Right.
I thought he only had gas tank for 1 match, and I thought he was a better fit for EBI overtime. The problem was Thomas decided to go to the arm, which is not your traditional pick most of the time.
Right.
And Sal, we drilled with Sal nothing but back on the EBI overtime because that's usually what everybody picks, especially white belts.
And when Thomas picked arm, I thought great because I told Sal, I looked at him right before he laid down. I said, Sal, roll right out of this. I said, clear his leg and roll right out of this. All you do is you can do this. You're strong.
I felt like if Sal would have stayed tight and just turned to come up on top.
I was really surprised at how well Thomas kept
the arm.
That's that lunch class mafia, man. They've been running.
Man, he kept that arm tight, man. I was like, dang, I did not expect that. So then here's my goof up. So then Sal gets to pick, and I saw him pick when he said to you, I'll take back. And I'm thinking, like you ever been like in that twilight zone where you just feel paralyzed? Like in my mind, I'm thinking, no. Because I'm thinking you only got 4 seconds. And I don't know why. I mean, I should have been a lot louder than I was. And I know you even tried to say, you got 4 seconds.
I gave him a second shot.
Like, what are you thinking? That means you got to choke this guy in 4 seconds. I mean, even if you do choke him.
Yeah, you gave him the out twice.
Yeah.
I mean,
without having to go full on.
If
Sal,
you get on my neck, if I let you start under my chin, if you start under my chin, I mean, I can ride the lightning for probably 4 seconds.
You're not even going to go to sleep.
That's what I'm saying.
Seconds,
So I was like,
most likely.
And then he should have taken the arm, and that's my fault. I do take responsibility, Team Beef. That was my fault as a coach. I should have said no. Take the arm.
Yeah, but honestly, I think even if he did take the arm, I don't think he's getting Thomas's arm in 4 seconds.
Probably.
Well,
not.
maybe not.
Probably not. But that would have been the shot.
But he does
That's
have
the
a
only
chance.
shot. Yeah.
If he can break the grip.
Thomas is athletic and.
Yeah, athletic. He's strong, and he had more gas at the end of it than what Sal did. He had more gas.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sal's gas tank. That's been his nemesis.
Well, and I talked to him a little bit afterwards, and he's like, he said, I really don't give 100% when I'm training. And I said, I get that. As a big guy, I get not training at 100%. I said, but Sal, you're not that big that you shouldn't be able to come in here on Wednesday night and just go wide open. You've got to push that limit at least once a week.
Yeah.
And push it with the comp guys, push it with the guys that you can, and go.
It'll
need to
get
go
easier
after it.
if he does.
Yeah, you need to go after it a little bit more. And he said, okay. And I said, hey, June 8th. And he's like, what's June 8th? I said, June 8th is New Breed. New Breed. I told Chris the same thing, Chris Moore. Aiden came over, was talking to him. I said, hey, Aiden. I said, are you doing New Breed? He said, yeah, I think so. Dad, am I doing New Breed? Chris is like, yeah, if you want to. And I said, hey, Aiden. I said, you need to ask your dad if he's doing New Breed with me. And he looks at him, and Chris is like, man, Mark, that's dirty. right here with my son,
with my boy,
son.
my seed.
Man, it's dirty. He's like,
I'd like to see Chris and Sal do it.
Oh, bro, I think they do great.
For sure.
I think they do great.
I'd like to see both those guys compete.
I think everybody that did the quartet tonight would do fantastic.
Absolutely.
Oh, I want all 8 and go run brackets.
All
guys.
8, and we miss Squint. We
miss Squint. We miss. I mean, we got
a few more.
Dude, the whole Wednesday Nogi, which is about 20 some odd people. Yeah, it's a lot of them, and blues, and yeah, I mean, and it's hell on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
it's hell.
Yeah, I was really impressed with our jiu-jitsu from a bunch of white belts. Check our Facebook Live out. Rewatch it. We had a blast.
It was a lot of fun. Kids had a great time.
Kids had a lot of fun.
I think all the families had a great time.
Absolutely.
Such a cool.
Which is a big representation of kind of just the village we have around.
Yeah, that's what we are.
All our people.
Being able to do some commentary and go live and talk through some of these matches and play with our camera setup. Let us know what you think about camera placement. and how that looked on the live feed, I feel like it looked pretty good. We definitely have some room for improvement there, but look, I was really impressed with everything across the board. And just the vibe check, man. Vibe check was so money in here. All the wives kicking in, helping, all the kids playing, all the regular members coming in, hanging out, bringing their family, bringing their kids, their wife, their wives.
Had a few new members that brought their kids and their wives.
I thought that was great. Randy and his wife and John come in. I thought that was
Tanner.
awesome.
Tanner and his wife came in with their kid.
Yeah, Dylan brought his wife with him.
Yeah,
just
fiance.
Fiance. Sorry.
I mean, they might get it there. I don't know. Rooting for you, Dill.
Yeah, buddy. Brought Toe Mater out.
Yeah, drove out old Toe Mater out to the gym.
I like that.
All the kids love Toe Mater.
Yeah.
He's got like I guess that's what a 60s, 50s truck. Yeah.
On 35.
It looks like Toe Mater
38s.
rusted out.
Dylan is such an interesting person.
Yeah, Dylan's awesome.
He is really interesting. I went to lunch with him this past week. We met out on the square and ate lunch, and then he went over and showed me his. You guys been in his little shop?
I have yet to been over there. I need to.
I told him he needs to have a little opening, and have doors open and balloons and get everybody out there. I mean, but most of their business is online. If you're into watches, this guy's, it's the place to go.
High end watches.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, these aren't your. It's not what I wear. These
ain't no Fossil over here.
no Timex. These are the good ones. But yeah, it's really interesting that he's a very smart person as far to be so young. He's got a lot of business savvy.
Yeah,
just the way he runs things. He knows what he's doing. He's got a knack for it.
That's right. Shout out to you, Dill. Yeah. So then Buddha pulls it off in the Quartet.
Yeah.
And then wins an EBI overtime via armbar in 4 seconds. Craziness. So that moved us on to
our final match of the night,
the main event. Jefe, how'd you feel about that main event?
I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
Were you?
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
I was very nervous.
Did my home remedy help at all?
A little bit.
Okay,
yeah.
Good.
But I mean, I was more nervous, I think, for this one than I was the good fight.
There's more people watching.
Yeah, and it's my people. You know what I mean? Like it's the folks I know. So
that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I was nervous for sure. I didn't know what Buddha was going to do, and he pulled guard. And he pulled guard pretty quick because my plan was to try to get. And you always have what you think you're going to do,
right?
And my plan was to try to get a cross collar and sleeve, and I was going to try to do just a simple collar drag. Try to block that far foot, and just somehow get him to the ground. Pin his head, like just trying to get above him, just trying to get on top, and that was my game plan.
Yeah.
And before I could blink, he's done pulled guard on me. And I thought, shoot, so here we go. And then it went from there. You just need to go watch the video, but I got lucky. So
yeah.
Well,
y'all could see it better than I could.
Well, from where I was sitting, it looked about typical. Like Buddha was passing with knee cuts, and then you were trying to recover, and you got past the side control a couple times.
Yeah, he had me in a bad position pretty much the whole time.
I felt like you did good. You made good use of like kind of that coyote guard hook to get yourself back to half a couple times.
Yeah.
And then I think Buddha got kind of, he got kind of complacent, trying to style a little bit, like taking his time, but like a little too much.
Well, yeah,
and then
I know
when you were starting to, I think he had passed, and then you started feeding. Kind of looked like you were feeding for a wrist lock.
I was,
and then that turned into a Kimura.
Correct.
And then I think Buddha felt like he could roll through it.
Mm-hmm.
And
he was like he's trying to circle around a little bit,
circle around and bail, but
yeah.
Then you came up on top, like reversed with the Kimura, and just followed right the fuck through, which is I don't think what he was expecting to do.
Well, and he had, he was kind of, I guess, it was almost, I think he was like in side control. And, and I was kind of on my side, and I think he had my collar is what it was. And I was able to cup the elbow, and I thought, it was just kind of Hail Mary. I was trying to, I went back and looked at the video, and I was trying to get some sort of wrist lock. Because at this point, I mean, he's on top. He's fast, and he's moving side to side. I mean, he's clearing side to side faster than I can react. So I thought, God, I got to catch him with something. And really wasn't even thinking Kimura. I was thinking that wrist lock, and then somehow I just kind of looked up, and I was like, oh, there's his wrist. And, when I was able to cup it, and I started trying to push it, and I thought, well, I'm not sure why he left his hand down here, but I've got to take advantage of this.
Yeah, not anything get a reversal or something.
Right. And then I kept trying to feed this top hand under, and just kind of kept rocking and bumping. And once I got this hand on this wrist, once I got that, I was like, okay, now you got something, because I had a really good tight grip on it, and I was really trying to finish it on my back, like from there. But when I went to try to set it, is when he started that roll.
Yeah, I think he was like, oh, bail, and then as he bailed, you were following through with it. And then, Buddha's kind of jacked, like his shoulders don't move too far past his hip.
Yeah.
And they were already
that arm was floating
back
out there pretty good when once he finished the roll through.
Yeah.
That arm was already cleared his hip.
Yeah, I think maybe he underestimated it a little bit, but dude, it was awesome.
Yeah.
The whole room
place
went freaking nuts.
Went nuts.
It was absolutely awesome. That couldn't have been any better.
Pandemonium.
It was complete pandemonium. Yeah.
It was. I told Chris, I said, whichever way you bet on that fight in Vegas, you'd have either won or lost a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I wish I would have bet on that.
Well, because, I don't know what the odds would have been.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely, if I was
100
going to put some money on Jeff, there would have definitely been some people that would have taken some money.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
taking
for sure.
some bets.
I could have got most of this room to take a bet.
Definitely would have been.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Buddha and I love each other, and it was awesome. And, I'm going to give him shit about it, no doubt. The comments afterwards were just hilarious. I mean,
so I have a thing that I say to blue belts in competitions, and I've said it to a lot of them, all the ones that have came through here, Simon, Evan Green, Sam, just all the blue belts that have came through here. And what I've told all of them, and it's been after a loss, it's that, hey, listen, nobody remembers blue belt wins and losses.
Right. That's right.
no.
Except this one. We will never forget this.
Wow.
Blue belt
I saw the way you did that.
win and loss.
That was beautiful.
Oh, gosh.
Like, this one will go down in history. This one will be remembered forever. This one will be written upon the scrolls and saved through the annals of time.
Sorry, Buddha.
This one is going into the vault. This one.
Yeah, I know, Buddha. I know you got that world title now, but remember that time when Jeff Kimura you at the in-house tournament?
This one's going to be spoken of at weddings and funerals.
Dave told him, said, Buddha, you basically got beat by a coffin.
You imagine down the road, Buddha beats some high level competitor, and Jeff's going to be like,
hey,
submitted that guy.
You start doing jiu-jitsu math.
Yeah, you start doing
it's
like MMA
right,
math.
Hey, it's like Buddha beat him. Jeff could beat him.
Jeff
could beat that guy.
Look, Dave told him tonight. Dave said,
hey, all you guys at Odyssey. If they beat Buddha,
start sending.
Look, I'm just saying.
he said, Dave told him, Jeff, Jeff, did you qualify for PGF with that? Dave told him, give him a hard time.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's a lot of fun, man. The whole night was a blast. It's just, I love this group of people, and you get everybody together like this. I think we could do this. I easily think you could do this once a quarter.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I agree.
Look,
I agree. I like the in-house feel.
I do too.
Yeah.
I like the atmosphere. I think we can do something different with that far end of the mat, maybe to get some more chairs, some more seating out there.
For sure.
Is there anything that you could
Beanbags.
Well, okay.
Maybe.
I didn't know if you could lay if you put a tarp on it, could you put plywood?
Chairs. Oh,
Well, there's plywood under it.
No, I'm saying so you could stack chairs on it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's plywood under it.
Yeah, you
But
could
you'd have
probably
to pull
take
the
the
mats
mats
out.
out.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be
pull
that
the
hard.
I'm telling you, beanbags.
Yeah. Beanbags.
How much are beanbags? Keep a stack of beanbags.
Yeah.
Just take up a lot of space.
Bring up a pillow. Beanbag won't take up more space than a chair.
Hey, we've got a spare closet. I'm back there.
I've got the top of
You can stack chairs.
You can throw
Stack beanbags.
Beanbags are awesome.
Kind of hard to stack beanbag.
It's not that hard.
I don't know. I mean, I guess. I mean, the guy submits Buddha once, and now
One
he thinks
time,
he
and
can
now
tell
he's
us
fucking
everything.
Jesus
Way to do
Christ.
things.
The divas.
I'm a little disappointed.
Gordon gets his blue belt. Jeff
Oh yeah,
submits
did we
his
said
blue
yeah we
belt.
talked about
did,
that.
we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good old Gordon.
I screwed that one up. I meant to do that as we were closing the live feed.
Yeah, but Jeff submitting Buddha just threw everything.
It did.
Made it wild.
It did, and then I
just was
started.
wild.
I owed some of the kids mic time,
Yeah,
so I had to get some interviews
How did
in.
that go? I got to go back and listen.
Oh, they were awesome. It
was good.
They were awesome. Penn was awesome. Finn was awesome. It was good.
They're so
It was
funny.
good.
Yeah.
I love those.
Got Buddha on the mic. He's accusing you of an illegal grip. Just saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Tested
explain
it right
this.
away.
I heard this. What?
First, you tell me what the grip you had.
I heard something about an inside.
What grip did you have?
On what?
Initially, on his arm
What you have on the? What grip did you have?
with your left hand.
This hand?
Yeah.
No,
on
his
his
left
arm?
hand was wrapping the
Right hand.
kimono.
Yeah, right hand. Sorry.
I had on his arm.
Right.
Just like this.
I
What
sure
were your
remember.
fingers?
I thought.
What kind of grip did you have on the gi? You trying to navigate like we're in the principal's office.
No. I didn't think I had.
Trying to-
I didn't know that I had. I don't remember gripping his gi.
Buddha's claiming a.
He's claiming you went inside the gi, inside the sleeve with an illegal grip.
Shit. Whatever.
That's what he's saying.
So he like immediately was calling
And
it.
not only
I
does,
missed it.
Not
Like, I didn't
only
see it.
does Dave Schumacher, but Kurt Osiander also
Yeah,
preaches that if the ref don't see it,
it's not illegal.
it's not
Well,
illegal.
I mean,
And when
And
a
you-
crowd like that goes crazy over Kimura, you ain't walking it back.
nah, you
Look,
get-
I was okay. So
You gotta
I was
say-
on the other side of Buddha's body. I couldn't see that far side grip angle. So no way to see it.
I thought I
we might have got
I had a
we got Jefe gated.
had a monkey. I had a monkey grip. I don't remember being like he's saying I only had the gi.
No, he didn't say
You
only.
kind of reached inside the sleeve.
He said you had inside the sleeve a little bit. He felt like there was more control there than what.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just
Illegal
Hefe's grip. It's just grip strength.
Maybe
It's just that
maybe,
strong.
Maybe we got Jefe and Rev gated. Maybe.
Right.
I mean, Buddha. That's
I think he
look.
was
They
just,
played 3D chess on me, man. Mark started putting me on the controls over here. He kept me on the mic, kept me off the mat. I didn't really plan to. I was like, oh shit, man, I'll never do this. I better be on point. Next thing you know,
I'm reffing.
Rev's reffing the
Yeah.
Jefe and Buddha match.
I mean, to
before I
say-
could even think about it,
I wasn't planning to ref.
Buddha, we might have been black belted.
Yeah.
It happens to me, buddy.
It does
I'm not
happen
not
sometimes.
perfect.
Yeah. I don't.
If there was going to be anybody that could black belt you,
It'd be you.
it'd be me.
It'd be you.
Yeah.
I'll admit it.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
funny.
admit
I had heard him say something about having an inside grip, but I don't know. I think that's just something he's saying.
Shit. Sorry,
You
Buddha.
That's
Sorry, Buddha.
That's the right answer, Jeff.
You got to say
That's the
something.
right. That's the right
Sorry,
answer.
Buddha. It's all right. It's
the right answer.
All right. Shit
That's
happens,
great.
buddy. It's all right.
Super exciting. I think we could do this again.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So about an hour and a half on the live feed with all the post-fight stuff. The matches took about an hour and 5 minutes or so.
Really?
Yeah.
I say we get 2 more blues. Let them repick a team. Could be different. Could be the same.
I don't know how many more white belts.
No, I'm saying it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be different white belts. We could use. We could interact. I mean, it could be different ones, different teams though.
Gordon could actually have a team now. He's a blue belt.
He is.
Gordon and Isaac both have a team.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
The brothers.
That'd be interesting.
It'd
But
make
I
them-
wouldn't mind having like Gordon and I don't know. Well, I would say Rachel, but she's a purple belt. Lacey. That
Oh.
would be interesting.
or Lacey and Lizzie. Girls.
That
Girls coaches.
yeah,
Girl
mom coaches.
I like it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, if you hear this, give us some feedback on that.
And maybe have a female white belt.
Quartet.
We don't have enough.
No,
white
no,
belts.
you could do a quartet. I was thinking individual
have enough.
matches.
We don't have enough white belts.
I was thinking
females.
one on each team, but that wouldn't make sense.
We don't have 8.
I still like the 2 female coaches. That's a great idea. But you could do that. You got the 2 brothers. I mean, you got more to come. You still got Dylan.
We got plenty of white belts that we good. We got
Dylan and TJ.
Oh, that's a good one right there. The amount of shit talk would be on another level.
Be massive.
Those 2 are both super witty.
Yeah,
and it would be good.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that actually sounds really good.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
I do too. Well, we could run, 2 separate quartets if we did that one in an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could run.
Be a night of quartets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bang.
Look, I kind of would like to do a quartet on like our blue belts, our blue and under quartet.
Yeah.
Blue belt and under our guys against somebody else, another gym.
Oh, yeah. You're getting crazy.
Yeah. Well, we could find them.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Scrambles already said they would be down for something like that.
That would be fun. Scrambles.
I'm sure Odyssey would throw a team together.
For sure.
So us, Odyssey, Scramble, do one more. Find one more gym to put another team together. Or Odyssey may even have 2 teams they want to put in it. They got a bunch of blue belts.
Yeah, 2 teams is weird.
Yeah, I know. But
2 teams is weird. Another separate team. Get Knuckle Up.
Another team would be good. Odyssey, Scramble, us. I don't know. Hey, look, Odyssey. I know. There's a lot of you guys feel like you might feel like I hate you. I don't hate you. Okay, let us know. We know you listen. I know you listen. That podcast. The title is "And Absolutely Nothing About Odyssey."
Oh yeah. By the way,
that podcast is our most listened to podcast.
So keep listening.
Most listened to podcast. So thank you guys for the listens.
No. And I mean, and straight up, I always have good conversations with Greg. I think I called him Gary for a little while, but it's definitely Greg. And then I've had a great conversation with Brandon, Professor Brandon Bennett. So they're good guys. And I think, Buddha and some of the guys went cross-train out there.
Yeah, I think they're planning on going more.
That. They're definitely going to go again. So, yeah, that would be fun. That'd be good fun.
That's probably why Buddha lost today. Cross-training at Odyssey. Picked up some bad technique.
That's not a thing, sir.
Wow.
No, seriously.
It's not because Jeff's awesome and you're training and y'all like setting him up and
everything.
The conspiracy theories deep around here.
They are deep around here.
Uh-oh.
Odyssey, let us know if that's something you guys would be cool with. Just good-natured, blue belt and under quartet.
And look, y'all don't have to wait for Derek to let you know about the podcast. Like, y'all can just listen.
Y'all
it's
listen.
Fine.
It's okay.
Derek, you don't have to pass it on all the time.
No.
I still love you. It's fine.
And look, you guys can come down here without Derek. Like, we're not going to hurt you. We don't bite. We just get good rolls.
Look, I know it's
come down an open mat
out in the country and all that. And y'all are downtown Atlanta and stuff.
You guys are bougie downtown.
Yeah, we're on Bankhead, bro.
ITP.
We're on Bankhead. Yeah, in the perimeter
ITP
bullshit,
guys.
We got a fishing pond like right over here, literally.
Fishing pond.
What we do? Bamboo.
No, we're out here on Bankhead. It's not a big deal. It's like you're not going to go missing. It's fine.
No. Look, so that's what I want.
I mean, it's not far from like 1,000 acres and nothing. You don't want to just wells,
go. You don't want to just go walking. I mean, you want to Uber.
I mean, you don't want to fuck around.
Right?
No, I'm just kidding.
Carpool, guys.
Yeah, I can pop a couple off in Atlanta and be on the interstate in no time. Like,
always do the buddy system. Never alone. I don't care how much you train.
Look, I can set it off in Atlanta and be on the interstate and be about my way any direction. So I mean, that is what it is.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to tap out with. Honestly, let us know if you guys would be interested in a little just friendly blue belt and under quartet. And what rule set would you? I know obviously no gi. That's what we would like to. But like what weight class? What total weight? Give us some ideas. Give us some
who's
feedback.
over at Scramble? Jason at Scramble.
Yeah, I can reach out to Jason. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Same for you guys up there at Scramble.
I feel like we need one more.
We do need one more.
We need one more.
We need one more to make it 4.
You don't think Knuckle Up can come up with some people?
Maybe.
Oh, sure they would.
Oh, maybe Panda. I've asked Brent before.
Oh.
Brent would do it.
Yeah, he
maybe
would.
Panda.
Brent would do it.
You
He'd
know.
come up with some guys.
Surely they could come up. We just need to come up with some weight class. So Odyssey, I know you guys are going to be the most engaged, right? You guys have the most blue belts. You guys are riding high. You guys are probably going to go out and win the Atlanta Open no-gi title again. Okay?
Next weekend.
Next weekend. Looked at it. You guys definitely have the numbers in no-gi to you should win the no-gi title. So let us know what you think, what weight limit you're thinking, and all those details, and get with us, man. Let's talk about this thing. Let's make this a thing.
Yeah, for sure. Good cross training.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good opportunity to get some competing in.
I believe the phrase "iron sharpens iron" has been used.
Iron does indeed sharpen. It's confirmed. It's confirmed.
Does iron the only thing that sharpens iron though? Doesn't like wet rocks
other
and
things
shit
will sharpen
do it,
iron too? Yeah, you can't.
So-
It's not just iron that sharpens iron.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Steel.
Steel. Word.
Yeah. Anything harder than iron.
Like concrete. Well, I mean, people make shit sharp
Stone.
in prisons. You
Any
know?
kind of
stone,
stone.
right?
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever.
Shanks, prison shanks.
Yeah.
Speaking of Odyssey, you might catch a shank. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus, bro. I don't want
Just
to kill
kidding,
nobody. These
just-
fools gonna come down here
I
like they gotta.
Seatown.
Look, I ain't C-town
Town,
up, A-town down. All right, that's it. That's all I got. I'm done. I'm tapped out.
I'm gonna tap out to God. I really love our village, and I really love the people around us. I've talked a lot about with guys kind of stepping out on their own and entrepreneurship and taking that leap of faith when you go out on your own and business and all. And one of the number one things that I keep hearing that keep you from going back the other way when you take that leap of faith is your village around you. And I can 100% I can 100% testify to that's definitely true. If it wasn't for my village, I mean, I might have backtracked 2 or 3 times over by now, Yeah. So I really appreciate everybody. I love you. I love all you guys. And tonight was awesome. And I hope it's the beginning of keep something going,
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm gonna tap out with it was an awesome night, and I know we shit talk a lot, and we talk trash to each other, but the truth is, it is a great group of guys, and we love every minute of it, and the kids match the quartets. I appreciate everybody. Mark, still owe you for some privates, but anyway, but we do have some. We talk a lot of trash, like I said, but we do enjoy what we do. We love our family. And the last thing I want to say is, I am going to be offering some privates for Kimuras, and I was going to Buddha. I'll let your first lessons be free. I won't even charge you. The rest of you guys, I'm going to have to come up with a nominal fee, but Buddha, yours are free, buddy. I love you. Peace out.
All right, we're out.
Guys, we're out.